all those people say, make money in your sleep. The alerts will be coming in while you're sleeping and all of that. You think they're just fluffing about it. No, they're not. Selling digital. Hi there, and welcome back to the Grace Amoka YouTube channel. It's so good to have you back. I hope you've subscribed. That's very important. Today, we're going to be talking about something very interesting: 7 most profitable side hustles that, as a teacher, you need to try out in 2025. Why is this important, and why can I beat my chest very boldly to say that this works? One is I've tried all of this. So the 7, and I don't like to call it side hustles, the 7 businesses that I believe that you should try, I have tried them. And I can tell you for free that it works. All you need to do is be consistent. And I mean, imagine your favorite shoe vendor at the market where you shop. He opens his store on Monday and you go there, you see something you like, and you're like, my money isn't complete yet, so let me go and come back. You go back on Tuesday, he's there. You go back on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he's not there again. You go back the following week, Monday he's not there, Tuesday he's there. Once you start to suspect that, I don't know that I can trust this person, yeah? So many times the mistake we make is that we start something, we believe so much, we're pumped, we're hyped about it, and we believe that it will work, but then we give up too easily, yeah? So to start with, choose to be consistent. Pick one of these ideas. I mean, it's just one you need to make so much, yeah? If you're currently teaching and working in the classroom, I mean, it's most likely that you're passionate about what you're doing, as many teachers are. But teaching is not the most lucrative profession to be in. And that is why it's important that you think about other side businesses. Even our friends that work in oil and gas and tech, many of them have other businesses by the side. You need to think beyond, oh, I'm just a poor teacher, everybody should have mercy and compassion on me. No. Even those people that are in industries that you think are making so much more, they are diversifying their portfolios. They have multiple streams of income. So why shouldn't you? Yeah, I hope you get the point. So let's just dive right into it. The first one is online tutoring. Fam, if you've taught for 6 months, 1 year, some of us have taught for 10 years, why aren't you offering your services online? The online space is making people millionaires by the day. And one thing you can do very well is teach. So you can consider online tutoring and choose a niche area. What does that mean? It means if you've been teaching English for a long time, you can decide that your focus is going to be just English. You want to help people master either their diction, or you want to teach phonics or general English skills. Yeah, that's one area. You can also decide to say, oh, I just want to help students prepare for their SATs or their UMEs or whatever any of those specialized examinations are. So you definitely should try out online courses. There are several platforms that you can consider to host your online courses on. Many of them are free for a start. For others, you need to pay a small fee. That is nothing compared with the benefits you're going to have. Start by reaching out to people to say, oh, this is what I do. Design a nice small flyer. And if you're in my community, you know I'm obsessed with Canva, because Canva helps you to do all those designs, tons of templates. In 5 minutes, you have a beautiful, eye-catching flyer that you can send out to people on your WhatsApp status. Talk about the work that you do. Yeah. The second one we're going to look at is curriculum design. You've spent almost your entire life planning lesson, writing content. You are an expert at this thing. So consider curriculum design, and you can put it on some of these other platforms to also sell. There are teachers that don't really like writing their lesson plans and lesson notes and things, and they need someone like you. So if that's an area of your strength, you need to consider curriculum design. There's also edtech organizations that are looking out for an expert in terms of content to help them to design some of their edtech solutions. Because I meet these edtech guys, and sometimes I'm like, all these things you're designing, they are just fancy, they don't work in real life, and they need your expertise, your knowledge to be able to say, okay, when you're thinking about designing and developing a solution for classrooms, these are the things that truly matter. And this ties closely with the next one I want to talk about, which is consulting. I know many times when you hear people say, oh, I'm a consultant and all of that, you think it's one fancy thing. No, it's simply offering expert advice. Why is it possible, or why are you qualified to give expert advice? It's because you've been doing this thing for the longest time. You understand the science of teaching and learning. You've been there, you've done the job for a long time. There are schools, there are organizations that require your expertise. So they require your advice, your knowledge as a teacher. So you can think about education consulting. So you give your expert advice to these schools to either improve their strategies. You can also be a consultant to parents. These days, parents are very concerned about their children's well-being, their behaviors, and just many other things. So think about the area that you would like to hone in on and offer education consultancy. The next one, I love this one so much, is content creation. So if you're like me and you love to share your knowledge, you love to share what's going on either in your classroom, your online school, or wherever, content creation is for you. And there are several platforms you can consider. There's YouTube, like we have here. There are podcasts. You can decide to, go with blogging or vlogging. There are just tons of options that you can consider. So consider content creation. These days, teachers are looking for how to balance their lives and their productivity. So how can they take care of their mental health and well-being? So you can be that person that offers teachers the tips and strategies on how to balance. You can teach them hacks on how to use AI in education that will help them maximize their time. There are tons of things that you can teach on. So for example, let me use myself as an example, starting this YouTube channel or running this YouTube channel. There are many ways that you can monetize your various channels. So number one are courses. So you can come on here, for example, and give us tips or strategies on how to do something. And then you now tell us that, oh, by the way, if you want to know more about this, I either have a book or I have a course that you can click the description link below and sign up for. And that's exactly what I'm telling you to do. So I have something called the Cash Flow Classroom. It's a one-day workshop that helps you, find clarity and gives you step-by-step process on how you can monetize the skills that you already use in your classroom. Yeah, so that's one way you can monetize your knowledge, your skill, your expertise in the education space. In the teaching that you have been doing for donkey years. The next one is freelance writing or editing. And like I said, these are things that I have tested and I have tried. So if you're really great at writing, and when I say if you're really great at writing, if anybody has said, this piece you wrote it's good, or people usually ask you to, oh, help me quickly edit this thing, help me quickly, that's already a demand on your skill, on your expertise. So you need to hone in there. And the next time someone reaches out to you to say, oh, please, can you help me do this? You'll be like, oh, yes, I can. And send them an invoice. Yeah. So there's freelance writing or editing. You can become a ghostwriter. What does that mean? Is someone wants to write a book, but not everybody is a great writer. Let's face it. Of course, you can get better, but they want you to help them write the book as a ghostwriter. So that means you will write the book. They can give you all the ideas that they have about the book, but you do the actual writing, and then they put it in their name. But you get paid for being able to do that. So that's another thing I think you should try. This next one is coaching or mentoring. If anyone has ever asked you, I mean, even if they've not asked you, it's probably because you've just not put yourself out there as the valuable person that you are. And if you've been working in the classroom for extended periods of time, you have so much value to offer. If you can break down complex concepts to your students, then you can coach adults. You can mentor adults. I can't count the number of times people reach out to me and they're like, oh, please mentor me, please mentor me. I have programs for all of those things. So you need to consider coaching or mentoring. Who can you coach? Who can you mentor? You can choose to coach new teachers. So teachers that are just coming into the profession, what are things they need to know? What are things you struggled with when you started, and what they need to avoid? You can also mentor students. So I have a program, for example, that offers mentorship to students. Yeah, so those are some things you can think about. And the advantage of this is you don't have to have any physical contact with these people. We live in such a fantastic time where technology has made the world accessible to you at your fingertips. So you don't even have to be restricted to the people within your country. The world is literally your oyster at this point. And then finally, I love this one very much, because when you see all those people say, make money in your sleep, the alerts will be coming in while you're sleeping and all of that. You think they're just fluffing about it. No, they're not. Selling digital products. And what are digital products? Digital products are products that are in digital form. As simple as that. So it could be ebooks, it could be courses, it could be memberships, tons of things, templates. For example, I'm very big on goal setting, and I have goal setting templates to help people. I have productivity kits to help people optimize their time, optimize their lives. Those are examples of digital products that you can put together, have a bundle, create an offer of a product or service, and then sell to people. I know you have enjoyed this video, but don't just say, this was such a great video, and then you keep scrolling on the internet and never do anything about it. Let this year be the year that you decide that I'm going to change my life for good. So try one of these suggestions that I have made. Now is the time. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. And if you have questions about this, please feel free to put it in the comments. I'll be delighted to answer all your questions. If you've tried one of these before and it didn't really work out the way you planned, let me know also in the comments so that I can help you, just give you a better perspective and help you look at areas you may not have considered. So let me know, which of these 7 are you currently actively doing? Which of them do you want to try in this new year? Let me know in the comments. If you've not subscribed to this channel, why? The good thing about subscribing to this channel is I won't even know. I mean, so if you're feeling like, I don't want to, it's going to be a secret between you and yourself. Yeah. So hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. So when other videos are uploaded, you will be the first to know that, there's a new video that can help me increase my impact, my income, and my influence. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing this with you today. Like, comment, and subscribe. God bless you. See you on the next one.